Good evening and thanks for joining us. Carly, it's always a pretty big night with the Evening of Champions, and it's looking to be a great evening again, and it just means a lot for Lloydminster.
It sure does, and Aaron Struck had the chance to talk to Coach Curran today, and it means a lot to the players and the community, and it's not just hockey that this event is about. It really does kind of bring everyone together. Mm-hmm.
Well, we look forward to that. And Shauna, it was a beautiful weekend.
Yes, it was.
And I'm hoping that it continues, but the way it's gone this summer, you never know.
Well, I'm happy to say that it will be quite nice this week.
Woo-hoo.
So, I mean, what more could I say right now? As we take a look across Lloydminster and the Midwest, we're sitting at mostly sunny skies and 22 degrees. In the Lakeland and Battleford, same sort of scenario there, a little bit warmer in the Battlefords. Now, as I said, with these warmer temperatures and all this daytime heating, will there be any rain in our forecast in the next couple of days? Stay tuned. I'll have your full weather forecast coming up a little later on.
Two men from Cold Lake First Nations are in police custody this evening after RCMP had issued a Canada-wide warrant for their arrest. Wayne and Kenneth Machusis were arrested in Edmonton this afternoon. Both are murder suspects after Cold Lake RCMP found the body of a 29-year-old man on Saturday evening in a home on the Cold Lake First Nations Reserve. Police had been looking for the two men since Saturday. The two suspects are not related to the victim, and the three are well known to Cold Lake RCMP. The name of the victim has not yet been released, as an autopsy is scheduled for Wednesday. Over the past few days, several Canada-wide warrants attracted serious publicity, including two warrants related to the homicide in Cold Lake, as we just mentioned, and one for an attempted murder in Penticton, BC. In the wake of these crimes, local police are warning the public not to take the law into their own hands. On the streets of Lloydminster today, there was mixed reaction to the news of recent Canada-wide manhunts.
Especially since I have a small child.
I know Canada-wide manhunt out, eventually they're going to catch him. I feel that the crimes are disgusting enough that somebody's going to get up and do something about it.
That's really scary. Just think about all the people like my age, that's probably around the same age as me, so that's scary.
If you're worried about that, you're worried about everything. You're not going to leave your house at all. So yeah, no, I'm not really worried about that.
Meanwhile, Lloyd RCMP are cautioning people not to take any chances if they cross paths with the wanted criminals.
We encourage the public not to approach these individuals. They could be violent. What we'd encourage people to do is call 911 immediately. If they're able to obtain a clothing description of what the individual is wearing, if they get in a vehicle, if you're able to write down a license plate. But obviously don't put yourself in any danger, and just stay at a safe distance and contact us as soon as possible.
Major delays are in store this week for people traveling on Highway 17. A massive construction project brought traffic to a crawl this afternoon, but it could be just short-term pain for long-term gain. This is a look at some of the intense work being done on Highway 17. It will serve as a major facelift to the once beat-up road.
The city is hoping to accomplish better road conditions and just an improvement in our roads infrastructure.
The roadwork is causing a major backlog in traffic. It's not just affecting drivers, as businesses are being impacted as well.
I think it is a great idea that they are trying to, upgrade our streets here in Lloyd and everything. My biggest problem is they've decided to take up the entire road rather than just doing it in chunks. It does hinder a lot of businesses here on this street for sure.
While this might be a pain for some people right now, the city is confident that the long-term benefit will far outweigh the short-term inconvenience. The project is scheduled to be completed by August 9th.